Gran Turismo 7. If you have ever wanted to feel like a billionaire car collector without selling both kidneys, Gran Turismo 7 is basically your golden ticket. This game doesn't just let you drive cars, it lets you worship them. From the moment the engine growls and the camera sweeps across that shiny bodywork, you know this isn't normal racing. This is automotive cinema. Imagine starting in a little hatchback that handles like wet soap, then grinding, tuning, and sweating your way into Japanese legends, European hypercars, and straight up racing monsters. Every race feels like an audition for a Fast and Furious movie, except nobody's asking you to family your way through the script. The PS5's haptics, unreal. You feel every pebble, every skid, every mistake you pretend wasn't your fault. And when rain starts falling, the track becomes a slip and slide designed by the devil, and you are suddenly praying to the racing gods. Gran Turismo 7 isn't just a game, it's discipline, it's passion, it's a fantasy that, yes, maybe you could be a racing legend. Ride 5. Ride 5 is the closest thing you'll get to straddling a real superbike without the risk of becoming a cautionary tale on the evening news. This game is pure motorcycle passion, precision, speed, and razor sharp handling that basically asks, how brave are you really? From the first throttle twist, it becomes clear this is an arcade chaos, this is two wheeled obsession. The physics feel incredible. Lean too hard and you will kiss the asphalt. Brake too late and the bike will politely launch you into orbit. But when you get it right, when you nail that perfect apex, oh, it's magic, pure high speed meditation. The tracks are stunning, from sunlit coastal roads to legendary circuits where motorsport history was written. Every lap feels intensely real, like the bike is alive under you, reacting to every tiny movement. And the weather system? Absolutely brutal. Rain turns races into survival challenges as your tires scream for mercy. The career mode is deep, rewarding, and perfect for anyone who wants long term progression. And the bike list? Massive. You'll find classics, modern rockets, and machines you will instantly want in real life. Ride 5 isn't just a racing game, it's a full motorcycle experience. Forza Horizon 5. Welcome to Forza Horizon 5, the game where you go from casual Sunday driver to I just hit 300 kilometers per hour through a cactus forest and survived. This isn't just racing. This is a full blown open world festival where everyone is somehow an expert driver. The weather has mood swings, and every road begs you to absolutely disrespect the speed limit. Mexico is your playground. Deserts, jungles, beaches, volcanoes, all stitched together like the developers said. Yes, everything, put everything in. You can drift a Supra down a mountain, off road in Bronco, or pull up in a Lamborghini like you're late to your own photo shoot. And somehow it all works. The PS5 version? Gorgeous, smooth, explosive. The kind of visuals that make you question your real life eyesight. Every car feels different, every race feels personal, and the festival vibes basically pressure you into having fun. And the best part? If you crash into a wall at 250 kilometers per hour, nobody judges you. The game just says, rewind, like your life has an undo button. This is freedom. This is chaos. This is Forza Horizon 5. F125. Strap in because F125 is the game that convinces you are one good lap away from getting recruited by an actual Formula 1 team. Until you spin out on turn 1 and remember you're built for YouTube, not Monaco. This is the ultimate high speed fantasy. Modern cars, razor sharp handling, and pressure so intense you will start blaming your imaginary race engineer. The moment those lights go out, your soul leaves your body. The engine screams, the tires bite, and every tiny movement becomes a life decision. Brake too late, you're in the wall. Brake too early, everyone behind you suddenly hates you. Nail it perfectly, congratulations. Your ego inflates faster than a Red Bull pit stop. F125 on PS5 is pure sensory overload. Haptics make you feel curbs, traction loss, tire wear. Yes, even tire wear feels dramatic. And the new AI, ruthless. They will squeeze you, block you, dive bomb you like you're fighting for a championship you definitely won't deserve. Career mode turns you into your own worst enemy, and my team lets you build a dynasty from scratch or financially ruin it instantly. This isn't just racing, it's adrenaline, stress, and glory wrapped in carbon fiber. Assetto Corsa Competizione. If Gran Turismo is a polished museum and Forza is a massive party, Assetto Corsa is the dark, intimidating racetrack where real drivers go to cry. This game does not care about your feelings. It cares about precision, discipline, and punishing you for every millimeter you get wrong. And honestly, it's beautiful. ACC drops you into the world of GT3 and GT4 racing, where cars growl like angry lions and braking points feel like life or death decisions. The first time you lose grip in the rain, you will swear the car is personally trying to ruin your career, because it is. This is the same where you finally realize, oh, I have been driving wrong my whole life. Tire temps matter, track evolution matters, your ego, that does not matter. On PS5, it's smooth, sharp, and so immersive that you will start leaning your body into turns like an F1 driver in a documentary. The haptic slap, the sound design punches, and the learning curve, straight up Everest. But when you nail that perfect lap, that one immaculate spiritual lap, ACC makes you feel like a motorsport god. NASCAR 25. Welcome to NASCAR 25, the game where you drive in circles, but somehow it's the most intense thing you will ever do. Forget turning left. This is about survival. You are wheel to wheel in a 40 car pack, inches apart, everyone doing 300 kilometers per hour while pretending they are calm. Spoiler, nobody is calm. This is iRacing powered NASCAR, ultra realistic handling, laser scan tracks, drafting that actually matters, and the constant fear that one tiny bump will send you into a sponsored by Goodyear highlight reel. But wow, it's exhilarating. On PS5, everything pops. The crowd roar, the metallic grind of fender to fender battles, and the feeling that at any moment the entire pack could erupt in a legendary big one. Your job, stay alive, hit perfect pit stops, manage tires like they're your bank account, and most importantly, don't blink. Because in NASCAR, blinking is how you lose positions. If you want pure adrenaline, pack racing pressure, and the real American motorsport experience, this is the game. EA Sports WRC. Welcome to EA Sports WRC, the game where the road is your enemy, the weather is your villain, and your co driver sounds like he's reading your death sentence at 120 kilometers per hour. Rally racing isn't about going fast, it's about surviving the chaos with style, and this game delivers that chaos in 4K. You're thrown into narrow forest trails, muddy mountain passes, icy nightmares, and long endurance stages designed to test every ounce of focus you claim to have. One wrong turn and boom, you're sliding sideways into a tree, wondering why you thought maximum attack was a good idea. But when you get it right, oh, it's magical. Every drift feels like a dance. Every perfectly timed break feels like a victory speech, and every stage finish makes you breathe like you just ran a marathon. The PS5 version hits hard. Haptic triggers tug at your fingers. The audio shakes you with gravel and engine roar, and the lighting makes dirt look weirdly gorgeous. EA Sports WRC doesn't just challenge you, it initiates you into the rally cult, and trust me, it's a wild ride worth joining. The Crew Motorfest. The Crew Motorfest is what happens when developers ask, what if driving felt like a vacation, but also like a high speed crisis? Welcome to Oahu, a paradise with beaches, mountains, city streets, and roads that practically beg you to break traffic laws. This game is a festival of car culture. You jump into themed playlist, Japanese tuners, American muscle, European hypercars, whatever fits your mood. One moment you're ripping through a rainforest in a rally car, next you're flexing a Lamborghini on a perfect coastal highway. The map is huge, the vibes are immaculate, and the PS5 visuals, pure screensaver energy. But Motorfest isn't just pretty, it's chaotic in the best way. Traffic, jumps, drifting challenges, cinematic races, everything feels like a highlight reel waiting to happen. And with constant events, online cruises, and playlists, you never run out of things to do. It's Forza Horizon energy, but on PlayStation, fast, fun, stylish, and dangerously addictive. Grid Legends. Grid Legends is the racing game that says, why choose one type of racing when you can have everything? Touring cars, trucks, hypercars, electric monsters. This game throws an entire motorsport buffet at you and yells, go! It's stylish, cinematic, and built for people who love speed but also love drama. And yes, there's an actual story mode with live action cutscenes that make you feel like you accidentally wandered into a Netflix set. The racing itself is where Grid Legends shines. Every car feels powerful, every track feels alive, and every rival absolutely hates you. The AI has personality. Some drivers hold grudges, some try to ram you off the track, and some just panic when you zoom past like a caffeinated missile. The sense of speed is insane. You dive through tight city streets, slide around mountain passes, and flourish through stadium circuits lit like a rock concert. It's loud, bright, and beautifully intense. Whether you're chasing the perfect racing line or causing accidental chaos with your rivals, Grid Legends offer non-stop excitement with gorgeous visuals and punchy handling. If you want big variety, big energy, and big cinematic flair, this game absolutely delivers. Need for Speed Unbound. Welcome to the neon drenched streets of Lakeshore City, where speed isn't just a hobby, it's a lifestyle choice. Need for Speed Unbound throws you into a world where cars roar, cops rage, and every corner feels like you're auditioning for the Fast and Furious multiverse. Except you're the main character and your wallet hates you for all the upgrades you're about to buy. From the moment the game boots, Unbound screams style, animated graffiti effects explode off your tires, drifts send comic book sparks across the asphalt, and every nitro burst looks like it was animated by someone who drinks energy drinks for breakfast. The vibe is slick, rebellious, and honestly a little too confident, but that's exactly what makes it addicting. The races are tense, the police pursuits gets chaotic fast, and every single victory feels like you just escaped a very expensive insurance claim. Customize your ride, climb through the underground racing scene, and hustle your way to the top like a broke genius with nothing to lose. If you want a driving game that looks wild, feels fast, and punches your eyeballs with style, Unbound delivers. Wreckfest. Welcome to Wreckfest, the only driving game where winning often means crawling across the finish line in a car that looks like it survived a kaiju attack. If Need for Speed is about style, Wreckfest is about pure chaotic, metal twisting entertainment. This game doesn't just let you crash, it encourages it, applauds it, and sometimes even rewards you for turning your opponents into modern art sculptures. From the very first race, you'll realize there are no rules here, just speed, survival, and a deep emotional bond with your crash physics engine. Every collision feels satisfyingly violent, like the game hired a demolition derby expert and told him, go crazy. Cars fold, frames bend, tires fly off like they're tired of the drama, and somehow you are still steering the wreck with the confidence of a driver who has totally given up on safety standards. And the best part, Wreckfest has variety lawnmowers, school buses, couches on wheels. This is peak gaming. You don't just race, you attempt fate while laughing through the madness. If you want pure destructive joy wrapped in surprisingly great driving mechanics, Wreckfest is your therapy session. Dirt 5. Dirt 5 is the kind of game that grabs you by the collar, throws you into a mud soaked arena, and yells, good luck, before blasting heavy rock music into your ears. This is off road chaos at its most cinematic. Sandstorms whipping across your windshield, snowstorms blinding your soul, and tracks so intense they feel like they were designed by someone who hates suspension systems. Every race in Dirt 5 feels huge, loud, and dramatic. Your car slides, jumps, fishtails, and sometimes begs for mercy as you push it across ice, gravel, mud, desert cliffs. Basically, every environment that guarantees a dusty controller. The lighting alone deserves an award. Sunsets exploding behind mountains, neon lit tracks glowing like a rave, and storms that make you feel like you're racing inside a Hollywood disaster movie. And the game knows it's epic. It flexes constantly. Big arenas, thunderous crowds, and weather that changes mid race just to ruin your confidence. Throw in a career mode narrated by Troy Baker and Nolan North, and suddenly you feel like you're starring in an off road blockbuster. If you want high energy racing that punches your adrenaline button non-stop, Dirt 5 is the ride. Riders Republic. Riders Republic is what happens when extreme sports, open world chaos, and absolute unfiltered energy collide at 200 kilometers per hour. This isn't just a racing game, it's a full on adrenaline festival. Snowboards, bikes, wingsuits, rocket powered jetpacks, basically every way to yeet yourself downhill is here. And somehow all feels amazing. The world is massive, an open map stitched together from iconic US national parks, turned into one giant playground for people with zero fear of gravity. One minute you're mountain biking down a brutal cliff trail, the next you're skydiving through canyon walls, and then suddenly you're competing in a 64 player mass race where total chaos is guaranteed and survival is optional. The vibe is loud, colorful, goofy, and incredibly fun. Physics are arcadey but tight, giving you that perfect mix of control and madness. Tricks feel smooth, movement feels fluid, and races feel like cinematic set pieces designed by someone who doesn't believe in safety regulations. Customization, progression, events, and multiplayer challenges keep the game constantly fresh. If you want pure open world freedom, extreme sports energy, and non stop excitement, Riders Republic is the place to unleash your inner chaos engine. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds takes the classic kart racing formula and injects it with Sonic's signature chaos color and gotta go fast energy. This isn't just cute arcade racing, it's a full speed festival where every track looks like a theme park designed by someone who permanently lives on a sugar rush. From the moment the race starts, the game rockets you forward with bright visuals, wild loops, drifting corners, and power ups that turn the entire track into a battlefield of cartoon insanity. One second you're boosting through neon tunnels, the next you're dodging giant robots, sliding around impossible turns, and unleashing special abilities that make your opponents question their life choices. The team mechanics add a fun twist. Working together gives you powerful boosts, slingshots, and special moves that totally change the race. And the characters? Pure personality. Sonic, Tails, Knuckles. Everyone brings their own flair and attitude, making every race feel like a mini Sonic adventure. Crossworlds is fast, vibrant, and surprisingly competitive. Whether you're drifting like a pro or using items like a menace, the game keeps the action constant and chaotic in the best way possible. If you want fun, speed, and pure Sonic energy, this game delivers hype non-stop. Lego 2K Drive. Lego 2K Drive is what happens when someone takes open world racing, mixes it with Saturday morning cartoon energy, and gives you a driver's license made entirely out of plastic bricks. This game is ridiculously fun, chaotic in the best way, and overflowing with charming Lego humor that makes every moment feel like a blockbuster animated movie you somehow get to control. The world of Bricklandia is bright, goofy, and full of surprises. One minute you're drifting through farmland, the next you're jumping over pirate ships, and suddenly your vehicle transforms. Yes, transforms. Between streetcar, off road buggy, and speedboat in real time. It's like playing three racing games at once, but smoother than you'd expect from something made of rectangles. Races are pure chaos, rockets flying everywhere, engines exploding into bricks, and shortcuts hidden behind destructible walls just begging to be smashed. The physics are cartoony but tight, making every drift feel playful and every crash feel like a party. And the vehicle builder, absolutely wild. You can literally create your dream ride brick by brick, from supercars to weird abominations that somehow still drive. If you want pure creativity mixed with high energy racing, LEGO 2K Drive delivers joy at full throttle. Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 Turbocharged. Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 Turbocharged is the video game version of dumping your entire childhood toy box onto the floor and yelling, "Let's race!" But now, everything is shiny, fast, and capable of physics defying chaos. This game doesn't just embrace nostalgia, it slams the nitro button on it, flips it through a flaming loop, and launches it off a skyscraper sized jump. Tracks twist, flip, and corkscrew like a sugar high roller coaster. One minute you're racing through a dinosaur filled museum, the next you're drifting across rooftops, and before you know it, a giant spider is spitting webs at your windshield because, why not? It's Hot Wheels logic. Every car feels unique, from muscle beasts to futuristic rockets to vehicles that look like they were designed by a hyperactive toddler, respectfully. The boost system adds constant tension, rewarding perfect drifts and flawless timing. And the new moves, dash, jump, side slam, turn every race into a cartoon powered battle for survival. Whether you're building insane custom tracks or trying to beat your friends by zero point 0.2 seconds, Turbocharged delivers pure arcade ridiculousness at top speed. It's loud, silly, stylish, and insanely fun, exactly what Hot Wheels should be. Horizon Chase 2. Horizon Chase 2 is like taking a time machine back to the golden age of arcade racing, but the machine got upgraded with a turbocharger, neon LEDs, and a playlist straight out of an 80s action movie. This game is pure, colorful, heart pounding nostalgia wrapped in silky smooth modern gameplay that feels both retro and ridiculously fresh. The moment you hit the accelerator, you'll feel it. The speed, the rhythm, the pure arcade magic. Tracks explode with vibrant colors. Sunsets that look painted by a furious artist. Rainy streets glowing with reflections. And tropical roads that make you want to take a vacation mid race. Every location feels like a postcard someone lit on fire for dramatic effect. The handling is crisp, fast, and dangerously addictive. No complicated physics here, just you, the road, and the beautiful illusion that you are way better at driving than you actually are. And the soundtrack, it doesn't just slap, it uppercuts your nostalgia nerve. Absolute vibes. Whether you're drifting through tight corners or boosting past opponents like a caffeinated rocket, Horizon Chase 2 delivers pure joy. It's simple, stylish, and endlessly replayable, exactly what arcade racing should be. Burnout Paradise Remastered. Burnout Paradise Remastered is pure, unfiltered arcade mayhem, the kind of driving game that hands you the keys, points at a giant open city, and whispers, cause destruction responsibly. This is the ultimate playground for speed freaks, stunt addicts, and people who think using the brakes is a sign of weakness. Paradise City is your turf. Wide highways for top speed runs, narrow alleys for reckless shortcuts, beachfront roads for scenic chaos. Every corner is a chance to drift, boost, or violently crash into something shiny. And let's be honest, the crashes are the real stars here. Burnout still has the most spectacular, slow motion, bone rattling crash scenes in gaming history. Watching your car fold like a cheap lawn chair, art. The remaster brings crisp visuals, smoother performance, and all the DLC packed in. Bikes, crazy stunt events, multiplayer races, marked man challenges, it's all here and it all screams adrenaline. The freedom is unmatched. No menus holding your hostage. Just drive, explore, smash, jump off ramps, and create your own brand of glorious racing chaos. If you want speed, destruction, and the perfect blend of freedom and insanity, Paradise City is waiting here for you.